Okay, so here's where we're at. It's 13:55. Last episode, Olivia didn't make it past childbirth. This episode, we have two Sims who are supposed to be rolling for the 100-Year War. Hi, if you're new here, I am Carly. I play The Sims, and apparently I've decided that the best way for me to relax is by playing with medieval peasants. So let's get into game. Here we are with Miss Adelaide. I think she just went and pulled some cheese from the fridge, and I hate the way that this cheese is animated. It looks like it's on a plate, but it's really on a piece of napkin, and it doesn't sit right in their hand. I will shut up about that though, because modders do an amazing job and I need to stop complaining. But anyway, so it's actually 5 o'clock in the morning. Currently, Henry is just, sleeping. He doesn't know that this day he might end up going to war. I might knock on the door and say, hey, you gotta go. Thomas is currently still living over here with baby Margaret. One thing that we're going to do before they go off to war is that I'm going to have Henry and Adelaide try for another baby, because as you can tell in the last episode, she gave birth, but the baby is no longer with us. So also, if you realize that my screen is a little bit different, I am using Reshade instead of G-Shade, and I've got a different Reshade on than what I was using before. So if you're like, oh, this looks different, that is why. G-Shade and I were not friends. We were not having a good time together, so I had to delete her. She did get booted out. Oh, it looks like he's awake and he's got to have a child one. Sir, your wife gave birth yesterday, but yes, I will lock it in. Adelaide, actually, I didn't even realize she had the romantic trait, but that makes sense, because every time that she and Henry talk, she always gets the romantic bar up, but anytime Henry tries to say anything to Adelaide, she just which I think it's because she finds him unattractive, which, I'm sorry, girl. But look, she's just going to kiss him right now. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about, I guess. Oh, Adelaide's midlife crisis is over. That's a good freaking thing, girl. She's been struggling for a hot second. Let's check out everybody's needs. They look pretty good. He's going to the bathroom. Edric needs... Oh, you know what? Adelaide, let's make some food for the kids. I could do roasted fish, and the reason why I'm doing this, I know it's technically breakfast, but I had them go fishing, so I want to make sure that the fish are used before they go bad. Somebody left a comment that apparently kids can do candle making, and that, I love you. That is just such good knowledge, and I did not realize that that was a thing. That's what I will be doing. We're gonna have Honora do that, and I wonder if this kid can do... No, the only thing that he can do is press the raw honey, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Honora, finish making a candle. Let's make another one, and then you can have some food. I guess you guys can have food as well. I'm gonna put this in here. I have not downloaded the Little Miss Sam's mod where I can create this to be a live-in business, because businesses and hobbies does not work on a residential rental. So that was gonna be my solution, to make that a little tavern over there. But unfortunately, we will not be doing that. Nora reached level 10 of the communication or social skill, and she's still losing confidence. I don't know what to tell you about that one, babe. Oh, you know what? I'm having him collect the honey, but not the beeswax. I will have him collect the beeswax, because that's what we need. Oh no, Grimm's out here. Are you taking one of my chickens? First of all, why are you levitating like that? I think Grimm's stuck. Grimm, you need help, buddy? He said thanks. Oh, here is one of our chickens going. This is so sad. Why is our chicken breaking its neck right now? Excuse me? What is this? Excuse me. Oh, bye. There goes one of our chickens. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the D20. Technically, it's gonna be a D4. I've got the D4 up. Let me read you the rules. So for stage 3 of the 100-Year War, in 1355, roll a D4 for any male teen through adult Sims to see if they head off to war again. Do this for all your Sims, even your side households, even if they've been enlisted before. So that means Henry, even though he's went to war, he will have to roll again. So if your Sim rolls a 4, then they go to war and must move out of your Sim's household to a war camp. They must live on the camp for 2 years, and in 1357, I will roll a d20 for all of my currently enlisted Sims. If the Sim rolls a 7, then they die as a cause of war. So, I'm gonna roll for Henry first because he's already in our household. Look at the poor baby. I'm so scared. Okay. Please, please. Okay, he rolls a 2. You know what? I'm okay with that. That is fine with me. Henry does not have to go to war. We're gonna take Henry real quick and we're gonna go visit the other household. And maybe, I don't know, they just got letters in the mail. Also, I hate this color. I realized that it literally looks like Shrek. I will be changing it, but sorry. Anyways, I got distracted. So, I think that they got a letter in the mail and Henry said, you know, hey, you haven't been enlisted. And so he's gonna head over to his brother's house and he's gonna say, hey, I just got this letter in the mail. What does yours say? So, here's Mr. Thomas. He does not seem to be having a good time. And honestly, as he should. There's the D4 for him. We're gonna roll it. If he rolls a 4, he goes to war. Okay, okay. This is great. He only rolled a 2. So let's have them talk really quick. And he's gonna console him and everything and be like, I know that what happened with Olivia is so upsetting, blah, blah, blah. Look, he's giving him a little bro hug. I don't know. And we're gonna go ahead and give him a good old hug. He definitely needs it. They're gonna just talk, have a deep conversation. He's gonna console him about death. And then I think ask him real quick, you know, hey, have you checked your mail? And he's gonna be like, I didn't get enlisted or whatever. And so both of our Sims are safe. However, I think Henry might be like slightly trying to convince Thomas that he needs to get remarried pretty soon. I think that he would be like, you know, you have a daughter who's very young. She needs a mom. And Thomas is very young. Honestly, let me see how old Thomas is really quick. Thomas is only 24. So he's a little baby. And I think in the last episode, I said that Henry is 30, so they're 6 years apart, and I definitely think he's giving him some brotherly advice of like, hey, you need to get remarried pretty soon. And Thomas is probably like, look, he's from losing a true love. Few things are sadder than when spouses are separated by death. Look at how high their romance bar was. Mourning from death of a loved one. The death of a loved one affects those closest to them. Sims can mourn at a tombstone to feel more at peace. Receiving good parenting tips. So he's giving some parenting tips. Like I said, I think his parenting tip is probably, hey, you need to get remarried. We're gonna go clean. Oh my gosh, why is everything so dirty? I literally clean it so often. I don't think I'm gonna make him get remarried today. His wife literally just died 3 months ago. I think we're gonna send him to the bar. I do not know who will show up at the bar. I haven't put any new Sims in the game, so I don't know that anyone is going to be our age. I have noticed that I very much need to diversify my Sims because these Sims, this household is so, they look identical. Everyone looks the exact same. So I definitely need to diversify. We're gonna go ahead and order a happy hour drink of, I don't know, barley bale. That sounds like a drink that would be a thing in the 1300s. Although the raging this is not a vampire. The raging werewolf does bother me. This is Rory Oaklow, right? If she were in her normal stage, I might say, oh, she's pretty. Oh my god, wait, get over here and talk to this lady. Who are you? Look how pretty she is. Look how pretty. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh, you need to come talk to her. I know he probably hates me. He's like, get this lady away from me. She's over here trying to get me to remarry within 2 seconds of my wife dying. Well, unfortunately, we have to make sacrifices for this family. He's unbalanced. Well, I'm sorry. That's what happens when your wife passes away. So, her name's Shelby McLeod. She's gorgeous. Miss Girl. She's so pretty. We're gonna tell a joke about monkeys. Gossip. We could have a Hemford heart to heart. Yes, let's do it. We're gonna share people person tips and interest. We could discuss our interests. I love how I said, "Oh, I don't know if we're gonna find any Sims that we'll be able to marry." Oh, girl, she's reminds Shelby of lactose intolerance. You know what? He did want to do that. He wanted to. I don't have his full bucket list open. We're gonna get to know Shelby and ask about favorite color. Oh, apologies, but I'm quite busy and have no good gossip for you. She said, some of us are working. She likes the color purple. That's so nice. Ask about favorite fashion. Ask about taste and decor. I don't know. Do you think that this family has a... Oh my gosh, one of her traits is evil. But do you think that this family has like rumors going around about it? I definitely feel like they do. They own a tavern and they have had people come through it. They probably get talked about. They're probably like, do you know that they could potentially be related to the king? Because one of the wives had a relationship with the king at some point in time. There's definitely village gossip about them. Oh my gosh, wait, she's giving us a little gift. What is it? A bottle of milk. Oh, she was the fairing friend today. She's happy to offer Thomas a favor for being a member of the village community. If Thomas wants to carry the daily fairing friend tradition, he should find a Hinford on Bagley local and offer them a Finchwick favor he thinks they'd enjoy. Well, we're gonna go home and go to the bathroom because it's late. But that went a lot better than I thought. And we actually have a prospective wife potentially here. I'm back at the house and we're gonna go ahead and where's Adelaide? Adelaide girl. Adelaide's cleaning the bar. Well, we have some things that we need you guys to do. Why are you sad? From losing a friend. Who? Olivia? But I need them to try for pregnancy because guess what? We're down to 6 Sims in our entire family line currently. And I would like for 3 male boys to continue the next line. If we could do that, that would be great. Did I say male boys? Like, that's not the exact same thing. Oh, somebody cleaned up the food. I guess we'll just go to sleep. Let's put everybody to sleep. I have Adelaide making breakfast. I don't even know what she's making. What is it? Rabbit pie for breakfast. Ooh, Honora has a good reputation, and she became good friends with Adelaide, even though Adelaide has a hurt Oh, I guess the sentiment went away. She did have a hurt sentiment for Honora because Honora is mean. So everybody this morning is hungry, but I want Adelaide to get pregnant, even though I kind of don't, just because I want her to be healthy and safe. We might switch to Thomas's household. Should we go? Yeah, let's do it because we want to go talk with Shelby McLeod. I think let's travel and invite her. So let me just give you a little background because I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but just to inform you again, if you didn't know, we're gonna go with Shelby. Every single day in The Sims is 3 months in the year. So I play the game. So if I'm starting in 1300, I start day 1 on spring 1300, then I go summer 1300, fall 1300, and winter 1300. That is how I play each year. So you get 4 days in a year. Today is summer of 1355, and that means that he has already known Shelby for 3 months. So every time that I say, oh, they've known each other for 6 months, that's how I'm going off of that knowledge. I don't think I've ever explained it that deep, so I wanted to give you guys a little bit of background on, oh, well, that seems like it might be a little bit too fast because it's only technically been 1 sim day, but 1 sim day is 3 months. So things are gonna go fast. You know what? Maybe if they cloud gaze together. Girl is kind of living the life. Oh, she's gonna go get in the water. Maybe we should play in the water with her. She is living life. She really is connected with her inner child. She's looking up at the sky, playing in the water. I guess this is what happens when you don't sit on your phone all the time. Oh, look at them. He looks so young. I think I might need to put like a beard on him or something because he looks like he's like 12. Let's stop. Let's be adults. Oh, what's she doing? What's she saying? Oh, be cheered up. Oh, that's so sweet of her. Oh, they're hugging. I didn't realize they were that close. Go ahead and come here. Let's get on flat ground. Everybody get on the same level because I don't want us to be talking like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, ma'am, you can dislike arguments. That is so rude. He's like, why are you being mean to me? Let's discuss interests. Oh, look at how Maybe we shouldn't be with her. She's being mean to us. Just out of nowhere. That's a little rude. Discuss interest. Have a Hanford heart to heart. Maybe give a funny gift. Shelby learned that Thomas has the parenting skill. Maybe let's try to flirt. We're gonna do a one where it's just a try to flirt. I don't think he has any attraction towards her. Neutral chemistry, neutral attraction. Whale. She finds him unattractive. Oh my gosh, he's gotten an ailment. Guys, the ailments and I not friends. We are not on the same path, especially I haven't even thought about it in the fact that first of all, it costs $1,500 to go to the neuropath. Neutropath. No Notoro? I thought it was okay. I apparently don't know how to speak. But anyway, witches wouldn't exist. Fairies don't exist in the 1300s. I'm just saying, I like to play it without the occults. I can't turn ailments off. I'm sure that there's a mod to do it. I will do it at some point. But for now, I'm just gonna rant about it. I can't believe he got an ailment. Oh my goodness. He got the gnome lore. We already had a werewolf. Maybe he's into the occult. He does have to pee though. There's not a bathroom anywhere around, I don't think. Can you just go to the bathroom on the ground? No. So she's really actually being very mean. So, well, that was uncalled for. Shelby acting maliciously toward Thomas really left a sour taste in his mouth. It has Thomas wishing Sims could just be nice to each other instead of whatever that was. So he does not like malicious interactions. That's fine. I don't think we need to be with Shelby. We're gonna... She's being a little rude. I switched households. I'm gonna have Thomas keep his thing for right now. I'm gonna think up what we should do if they do get ailments, because I definitely think that there should be some type of role for them. I am gonna turn the balance and imbalance off, and probably the good and bad luck. Maybe not the luck. I will turn the balance and imbalance off so that we don't have to deal with ailments that often. But I feel like we should just handle it like we would a sickness. I'm gonna try and work on her and Adelaide's relationship so that they don't have the strict dynamic anymore, because she's got these stressies. Honora usually respects the authority of her older family members and follows the rules, but the high expectations that come with such a good reputation can be very stressful at times. Poor baby. So I'm gonna hopefully get them to a better relationship. It is her. Maybe if they do like the affectionate one or the supportive one. So she's got 3 different sentiments about her, but they still haven't changed dynamics. I'm really trying though. I'm gonna have her offer to be Honora's mentor, but I don't know what at. Maybe cooking? I guess cooking. Which would make sense that she would teach her how to cook. Oh my gosh. This makes me so happy. Edric is gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'm gonna make him tend this table out here. And then we're gonna harvest the prairie grass. Also, I did not get a grave for Olivia, unfortunately. So I'll probably just put one out here. I honestly think we're missing a couple of graves. I don't know what to do about that one. These chickens need to eat all this feed. Maybe we should get a second chicken coop. Is that too many? We've had 2 before. Maybe we should. Is that a bad idea? Why would it be? More chickens? Why would it be a bad idea? Come on, let's purchase some chickens. Let's do a couple of hens, and then we'll do, I think, just 2 roosters. I think that'll be good. And then let's name this chicken coop. I'm gonna name it Coop-tastic. I don't know. That's what I felt like naming it, okay? And then, should we name the roosters? Let's name the roosters. Oh, actually, you know what? Leave me a comment down below on what we should name the chickens. Let me tell you how many we have, and then we'll name them in the next one. Hen-wise, we have 1, 2, 3 hens, and rooster-wise, gosh, why do we have so many roosters? We have 4 roosters. So 3 hens, 4 roosters. Give me some names for them. That would be so helpful. And I will name them once we get a couple comments rolling in. Evolve all of those. One of the things that came with this new pack that I do like is the evolve all, because you used to have to hit each separate plant. You had to evolve it separately. this time with the new pack, you don't have to involve everything separately. So I love that. Did they even cook? They didn't. Good job. I think everybody should come in here and have dinner together as a little family. Isn't that going to be so cute? Remember the last time we had dinner together as a family? And then like 2 days later, Olivia was no longer with the family. Do I need to stop bringing it up? I'm trying to cope. Oh, who's strict with Edric? Because Edric has the same exact dynamic. His mom. Apparently Adelaide is strict. That's funny. But she has this little moodlet. Should I be more lenient? I don't know how to make them less strict. I tried to work on changing their dynamic, but it didn't work. We're gonna send the kids to bed. It's 9 o'clock. They can go to sleep for the night. Hopefully no monsters attack them during the night, but I doubt that that will happen. How was your all summer been? I know that I kind of went on like a little hiatus. A little one. But I know in one of my previous videos I mentioned that I had started a new job, but I did start a new job in December. It's currently August. It's just adulthood is hard. Trying to adjust to having a full-time job. I graduated college in May of 2024, and I was unemployed for 7 months because getting a job in today's job market is insane. But I started YouTube during that time, and I wanted to continue doing YouTube, and I had a couple of videos in backlog that I did post while I just had started my job. But then not only do I work an 8-hour shift, I commute 45 minutes. So my commute is 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. And so by the time I get home, it's like 6 p.m. And then I have 4 hours left of my day, and I'm like, ugh. So most of the time I sit in this bed and I bed rot. I was like, girl, you need to get with it. We need to stop acting like that. We need to get on it. I had 2 videos that were from May 4th. 1353 and 1354 were videos that I had pre-recorded. May 4th had those videos, but I did not edit them because I just didn't have the motivation, I guess. Or maybe not the motivation. More so, I think I was just being, I don't know. But I think one thing that you guys are probably going to enjoy now that I have kind of had like a 3 months or so where I haven't been playing on camera for you all, I have honestly kind of created a completely different play style from what I was doing before. If you watch my first Ultimate Decades video from 1300, you will notice that I would play like this. I played in 3x speed. It was terrible. I couldn't control anybody. No. I don't know how I played like that. While I have not been posting, at least on YouTube, I've been posting on Tumblr. And I started a series, not a series. I mean, I guess it was a series, but I started playing the Struck by Love Legacy on my Tumblr page. And when I started that, I think we're gonna... Should I have her make breakfast, or should we just eat all of this? I think we'll just eat all of this. But whenever I started that legacy, I pose my Sims, spend time creating a storyline for them, blah, 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 blah. I do all of this stuff. And that's how I have been playing for the last 3 months. So, oh my gosh, not Nora screaming at Adelaide. She has the fear of being inferior. Anora never succeeds at anything. How is she ever supposed to make it in the world when everyone else is doing better in life? Girl, maybe if you weren't screaming at your family, that wouldn't be happening. But who am I to tell you anything? But if you've noticed that my playstyle is different, that is why. It's because I've spent more time kind of having like the cozy vibe instead of, I don't know how I was playing before. It was just like fast, trying to finish things as soon as possible, and not having like a chill moment with The Sims and actually enjoying what I'm doing. Which, not saying that I didn't enjoy it, but I feel like now I get on the game beforehand and just edit a sim or something like that. There's no way that I ever would have gotten on The Sims and just edited a sim and then just saved my game and left. So if this video style is a lot different and you've noticed it and you've seen my video and you're like, oh, wow, you're playing a lot slower, that is why. If you hate it, I'm sorry. And I'm sure that there's going to be times where I am a lot faster than a lot of other people just because that's the way that I am on some aspects of gameplay. But I'm trying to be more storyline driven. It helps me to actually want to play the game because The Sims has so many. You have to create a storyline. You can't just, if you're not a creative person, it's hard for you to play this game because you just to get in the game and be like, oh, I'm gonna play. I guess that's my little TED talk. Let me explain all of what I just did in the game so that you guys aren't like, girl, you didn't explain anything. You were just sitting there talking. Everybody had breakfast and then cleaned up this thing. Now we're sending Adelaide over here to fix the cow. I think that maybe we should leave Thomas alone for the year. We'll give him a year to grieve his soulmate instead of pushing him to get married, I think. And we'll focus on getting Adelaide and Henry pregnant, I think. Someone's eating dirt was okay, but someone else said eating dirt will make you die. Is it okay to eat dirt? I don't think either of these options would have been what Adelaide would say. But I'm gonna put eating dirt is really unhealthy. I think maybe we should start working on some little aspiration things. Befriend a cow, though. That is what we will do, girl. Let's see if we can do anything out here with the plants. Honora, what's going on? They are so brilliant. Honora is feeling distracted by all the successful Sims all around them. Well, I don't know that the fox likes that. No, I don't think the fox liked that at all. Please stop. Oh my god. Okay, come back, come back. No, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. No, the fox is leaving. The fox said absolutely not. What you need to do, that's what we need to do. We just need to have Adelaide sing to all the foxes and they'll leave. I did place a flock of wild birds on my home lot. Thank you. Why is it not? We're gonna lock that one in. Because I did do it. I don't know why it's acting like it didn't. And then it wants us to fertilize 3 plants. So we're gonna fertilize some plants. Might fertilize all of them. How you feeling, Adelaide? Are you feeling like you're getting things achieved? She's already got the rebirth. Oh my gosh, my cat's trying to jump up here. Oh, if you guys want to meet my cat. I don't know if anybody's ever met my cat. This is Demon, but he loves to jump up and lay right where I've been playing. This is something new that he's been doing. How is it going? He's still... We need to start another yard sale. I don't know how much money we've made. I don't know if we've made any money, but I know he's been doing the yard sale all day. Adelaide is pregnant. Am I pregnant? Adelaide isn't feeling very great. Could this be morning sickness? We're gonna have another baby. Girl, if you are putting... I was like, if you're putting more freaking chicken feed on the ground, we're gonna fight. The chickens don't need any more food. The chickens have been fed for days. I'm gonna check out his relationships really quickly. So, Shelby... It's not gonna go well. I don't think we have relationships with anyone else, and I don't know that we should go out and... I guess now that Adelaide's pregnant, I need to stop worrying about it. I know that every 5 seconds I'm like, oh, let me change my mind about this. I need to calm down and actually stick with what I'm thinking. Oh, he has the strict dynamic too. Is it with Honora? Yeah. Oh, Honora is like really struggling. Both of her parents are strict to her. Very unfortunate. We're gonna chat about cats with the birds, ask about flock politics, and then maybe give them... I guess the only thing she has in her inventory is a book, so we'll give them our homework. That seems like a Nora thing to do, I feel like. And then I'm gonna have her go in here and make more candles. I think I have some stuff in the inventory. Oh, yes, more beeswax. Oh my gosh, a gnome just used their powers to repair and upgrade. A gnome brought to life to repair and upgrade will teleport near broken objects to fix them, scratched objects to repair them, upgradable objects to upgrade them. Where's this gnome? Where are you? We click on it, we can tell it secrets, tell it jokes, kick it, appease the gnome. By the way, I haven't done anything with the new pack. I genuinely just bought it. I haven't even loaded into the world, which is embarrassing. Ooh, I didn't realize Honora had so many candles in her inventory. what I was saying about eggs earlier is that I need Adelaide to make something that uses eggs, but I don't know what would use the most amount of eggs. I think that there are pickled eggs. We will use that. Could you imagine having a chocolate pickled egg? Oh, that's disgusting. That sounds so gross. I think you can stop tending the table, sir, and then go to the bathroom and take a little bath. And then Honora, you can use... Oh, I guess she ran over there and used the bathroom. She's gonna go to... I don't know why she's going to sleep in her brother's bed, but whatever. Oh, look, they're gonna... Aw, I'm glad that they're actually getting along now. I think it was maybe the stress of him going to war that caused them to stop talking. I think that maybe it could have been a little bit of PTSD for Adelaide because she did lose Edric, her first husband, as a cause of war. So I think that it makes sense that she would freak out. He probably got a letter saying that he had to go, and so maybe to try and save herself some heartbreak, she tried to like push herself away or something like that. I think it makes sense. I think I might send little Edric out for a quick little foraging. But first, let me equip him with the basket. Use the basket, please. And then you can go foraging for us, sir. Just a little early morning foraging session. I guess she's not helping with cooking. It says she is, but she's not. So maybe I'll have her... Oh, wait, there she goes. But she's really not doing anything. Oh, there's some stuff. And this is helping her mental skill. Ooh, host 50 bronze or better social events across all Sims. I don't know what I did. I wonder if those are the yard sales. That would make sense. Oh, she wants to stargaze with Henry. Yes, let's lock it in. Henry, let's wake up and have breakfast. He's missing horses. He's got the horse lover's trait. Maybe we should get horses because he's an animal enthusiast and a horse lover, and she is an animal enthusiast, and she was the first one to help care for the horses whenever they were younger. Maybe that's what we'll do once the kids age up. If we can get the kids out of the house and give Adelaide and Henry a place to live on their own to raise horses. I think that'd be so sweet. Oh, would that not be so freaking sweet? I would love to do that for them. If they just had this little area over here to hang out and live, and they just had their horses and their little garden, and I would cry. We haven't actually ever had an older sim that we haven't had to have married and having more children. So that would be so exciting. Oh, look, she's going to go kiss him. I'm so glad that they're getting along better. I really do think that it was just the timing and the stress of everything. Gossip about family drama. I think also, though, in the long term, they've been best friends for the entirety of even her marriage with Edric. She had a really good relationship with Henry. So it makes sense that they're able to just come back pretty easily. But she's got a great reputation now. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, no, no. Girl, don't yell at him. Not me trying to sit over here and explain things. And then, okay, she yelled at him and he says, this sim is a masterpiece. You can like artsy sims and you... Oh, she yelled at him and they both got little like things. So likes hardworking sims. That's fine, but it's funny. Oh, look, now she's gonna turn around and insult him. It's because they have a complicated dynamic. What is it? Strained. They have a strained romance dynamic, but the close family relationship. Oh, guys. Maybe they should go woohoo real quick. Maybe that'll help them. I think they're gonna woohoo in the animal shed. Get rid of some of that stress because I don't know why they're being so mean. Now that Edric's back, he's gonna have some breakfast. I think we're gonna have this be her last pregnancy. I think that her and Henry just... I try to come up with a storyline and then I guess that's what makes it unpredictable. So let's see what Edric got while he was foraging. Strawberries. We've got some dandelion, some sage, garlic, tea leaves, carrot, bird egg, lemon, acorn. Oh, we did get some seeds. That's good. I think I'm going to send Henry hunting because this is the first time that he's gone hunting this year. And I think I'm gonna send Adelaide back here to fertilize and also work on some of the other things that need to be worked on back here with these plants. I might do oversized because I've got a couple crop fertilizers, so I think I'm gonna purchase some oversized crop seeds. I need 10, so I'll do one of every one of them. I wish we could fish out of this. We can look for frogs. But for some reason, my fishing thing has never worked. Oh, her baby bump showed up. Planting some oversized crops over here, simply so that I can use the fertilizer that we have in Adelaide's inventory, because I think that this came from... Actually, you know what? These come from the compost. So we're going to fertilize all these crops, and then we're going to water them all. And we'll be able to probably get a decent size plant from all of these. Honestly, Edric has had a traumatic childhood. His sister's mean and they have a difficult dynamic. Both of his parents are strict to him. It's not going well for him. I could see him doing something, I guess, a little mischievous as a teen. Maybe like running away and getting married to someone who his family doesn't approve of, or something like that, because he's got, before we even family, from difficult family dynamic. Ugh. Edric struggles to comprehend how he can be related to some of his family members. Family can be so difficult sometimes. And I think that he just doesn't really fit in, maybe? I think we've taken care of all of these plants back here. And we have not milked the cow in a second. So we need to do that. And then as soon as Henry gets back from hunting, I'm going to have him harvest prairie grass. Honora, girl, stop talking to people and come over here and clean out the chicken coop. What is that? What is that? It's not on this one. What is that? I don't like it. And then I'm gonna have her make candles. Should she not be... I guess she doesn't unlock anymore candles because she doesn't have the fabrication skill. I guess that's not a skill that's unlocked for children, which is a little confusing that we can make candles, but the fabrication skill's not unlocked. But it is The Sims, so Henry does have the be friendly to Adelaide 5 times. I'm gonna pin it because I think he definitely wants to be friends with Adelaide, and you know, they don't need to be in such a strained relationship, but every time they're in a good spot, it just turns around, and I don't know, maybe we'll blame it on the fact that she's pregnant and she's having hormonal changes. I don't know. Apparently he can comment on Adelaide's belly looking different. I don't think that that would be safe for his life. I don't think he should do that. They don't have a good enough relationship, I don't think. But maybe Adelaide makes a little comment about it, because I think she's probably noticed. Oh, he tried to flirt and she said, but they'll hug. I don't understand. And now look, their friendly bar is in the red, and they have no romance. Honestly, I love how I was saying at the beginning of this episode, or at the beginning of this day, that I can't wait until they're old and they get to have their little farm together, and then they, like, can't even stand each other. They really need to work on their romance dynamic. But I've been trying for years. I think that they just weren't a good match. It was just, I wanted Adelaide to be the matriarch of this generation, so I kind of forced it, but it's fine. She's done an amazing job. I think this is her 11th pregnancy, which is insane. I think I'm lying. I think she's had 7, I think this is her 9th pregnancy, and she's had 10 children. And so far, only Edric and Nora have survived. So, not very good odds. Honestly, what are our odds of this child for surviving? Let me see. That's literally only a 20% chance of survival. So, maybe this child will survive. We can only hope. But also, like I said, Adelaide has the fertile trait, so she could potentially have twins or triplets. She's had 2 sets of twins, I believe. Yes, 2 sets of twins, because she had twin girls with Edric, and then she had Edric Jr. had a twin that did not survive. So anyway, I think I'm gonna bring Adelaide down here to go ahead and serve some dinner. We're gonna do a meat and potato pie. This is so funny. I heard you and Adelaide are good friends now. You're getting more popular. Clearly, you're a good person to know. He and Adelaide are not friends. I don't know where you got that information from, sir. They don't like each other. Oh my gosh, he's washing the laundry in the dirty water. He didn't even switch out the water. She still hasn't even found out she's pregnant. Girl is definitely in her second trimester at least. And it's not even popping up that she's pregnant. I'm honestly surprised that she got pregnant so easily this round, because the last time, I think it took like 5 tries. So this one was way easier. I do think this is going to be their last pregnancy though, because I don't want to risk Adelaide's life anymore. And we'll just have to make do. Edric and Honora just better live. And Thomas is going to have to get remarried. I 100% need to add a little bit of different genetics to this family because they all look the exact same. I need to add at least a different hair color, something. Natalia had blonde hair and she had blonde children, but none of them were our heirs. So we didn't carry on that bloodline. No, every single one of our heirs has had brown hair. Like, they look, if you look at the tree, everybody just looks identical. And it's a little upsetting. But I'm gonna go ahead and put everybody to bed. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna let him try this. He's gonna try and blow a kiss to Adelaide. We're gonna see how it goes. Miss Girl's trying to go to sleep, but I want to see. Let's see how it goes. I'm a little scared. I don't think it's gonna go well. No, it didn't go well. She said, Are they gonna be able to sleep in the same bed? Oh no. I didn't even think about that. Hopefully they can, but if not, we're gonna put Adelaide to sleep first because girl's pregnant and she can get the bed if they can't sleep in the same bed. Look at how low their friendly bar is. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Can they sleep in the same bed? They can. All right, well, that's where I'm going to leave it for 1355. I definitely like the way that I played this round, where it was a little bit more slow and chill. So if you like that kind of vibe and you want to stick around for more, I've got more videos. They might not be in the same kind of slow and chill gameplay, but I've got from 1300 all the way up. So I'll go ahead and link the playlist for all of the Ultimate Decades videos, and you can go ahead and check those out. But if you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next part. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in 1356. Let me know what you want me to do with Thomas's illness. I could just send him to the naturopath. Leave me some name suggestions because, like I said, I name all of my Sims the exact same apparently. I mean, we have like 3 Henrys.